A다.
How may I be of service? Looking to lighten your load.
A다도 꽉 찼어. 젠장. 네. 나가자 얼른.
Going up. Room access.
Hey,
Yes.
anything I can lug for you?
갖고 있어야지. 뭐지, 나 왜 이렇게 무거운 거지? 힘맨 때문인가? 아. 아이고, 아니. 뭐 하나 안 좋은 것 같은데. 왼팔, 오른팔, 왼달, 오른다리. 오른다리 어딨어? 이건가? 팬맨이 무겁긴 한가 보네. 30kg. 이거 음 하나 뺄까? 30kg. 근데 가끔씩 팬맨이 필요할 땐 있어. 그래, 팬맨 빼자 그냥. 나중에 필요할 때만 가져와야겠다 그냥. 초충도 하나 빼야겠다 그냥. 야행성 4.5. 탄이 엄청 많네 이게. 뭐가 있지? 4, 5탄? 그래. 아, 그래요? 그러면은 이거 빼야겠다 일단. 야행성 정밀한 고위력 전투 소총. 그러면 오케이. 이게 병이 무게를 잡아먹더라고. 병이 버번 위스키 이런 거 다 빼.
Hey,
I'd be happy to help if I can. I hope you have additional fusion cores to spare.
synths are replacing humans with
Halen?
exact
I was
duplicates.
just thinking about you. Any luck with that tech?
Here it is.
Great. I'll get this documented and ready to send off. Here, tech will always be in demand. Once you're ready, come find me.
Can't do it right now.
That's all right. Take some time to when you're ready.
근데부터 엄청 멀리 있네. 귀찮다. 메인 아니에요.
It's dangerous to be standing out in the open. Let's move.
저거 뭐지? 엔트리고. 뭐하니?
Analysis. Yellow. Beginning lethal force. Alert.
당연하죠. 오. 뭐야. 스텔스 긴 쓴다. 오케이.
Are you injured, sir?
뭐 지나간 것 같은데?
Safety's off.
Statistically speaking, your survival is improbable.
Careful, sir. I don't think we're alone.
깜짝이야.
Found them, sir.
너 알아 죽여라.
I'll get our weapons, sir. We may have
목적이 뭐였지? 끝난 건가? 아, 끝났네. 그렇구만.
take care of your gun, it'll take care of you.
Things didn't work out at that settlement you sent me to.
That's bad news. We've got to try to turn things around if we want the Commonwealth to support us. If you've got time, something else has come up. Maybe you can find out where those bastards are coming from and put a stop to it.
아 귀찮아 이거.
Someday, super mutants kill everything. So boring. Human.
또 한 번 보기네. 귀찮다. 빛나는 바다 가자. 가자. 빛나는 바다. 메인 퀘.
If we keep standing in this radiation, you're going to get sick.
저기까지 했었네. 저기 가야겠다. 여기구만. 어우 씨 뭐야 개 많아 좀비. 다 죽어야지. 좀비 좀 많았으면 좋겠다. 레벨업 좀 하게. 똑바? 아 진짜? 이거 올릴까? 이거 올릴까? 이거 하면 레벨업 더 빨리 하는 거잖아요. 오 대박. 이거 해야겠다.
Stop right there, stranger. You approach Atom's holy ground. Why? State your purpose or be divided in his sight.
Holy ground? Adam? What's going on here?
Atom reached out and touched this world, bringing his glow to us.
이쪽 원자님이라고 하는 거 보면은 얘네가 거기 파하버의 걔네랑 같은
Infinite
종족인가?
worlds through division.
I'm looking for someone named Virgil.
Virgil? Yes, we know this Virgil.
아, 걔넨 방사능인가? 다른 건가?
I need to speak with you.
What do you need of me, child?
There wouldn't be a place I could...
Seek Brother Ogden. He should have some provision.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you.
You are kind to offer, but Atom has provided us with all that we need.
거지를 찾으라고.
The world will be shown Adam's glory.
Do you have a moment?
What do you need of me, child?
I'm looking for someone named Virgil.
Yes, I know. What do you want with him?
I just need some information from him.
He has sought refuge with Atom. I would know more before I tell you where he is. What do you want with him?
I need his help reaching the Institute.
I have heard of this institute. They hide themselves, trying to avoid the power of Atom. A futile effort. In truth, this Virgil has caused some concern. Some believe his presence is an affront to Atom. Though he came to trade with us on a few occasions, we have had little other contact with him. It was quite clear he wanted to be left alone. You can find him southwest of the crater, living in a cave. I would approach cautiously were I you. I feel he does not want visitors.
거지를 찾으시오. 리볼버 이때 쓰는 거지. 센데? 오, 에이다.
May as well take what we can. They won't be needing those items any longer.
아이, 산이 너무 가파르네 이거. 여기에서 그 데스쿨로 나오지 않나? 역시 되겠다.
Sir, we shouldn't remain here much longer. I fear for your safety.
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. So where's Kellogg, huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
I'm just here to talk.
That's so. Then talk. Fast.
I need your help.
My help? With what? How did you even find me anyway?
Don't change the subject. I'm the one asking questions here. I want to know about the Institute. And I want to know now.
The Institute? So, they did send you, didn't they? You're working with Kellogg.
But Kellogg's been taken care of.
Dead. He's dead. Don't you lie to me.
I killed him myself. I don't have time for this.
If you're telling the truth, then you must understand my skepticism. Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prepare for it. But I still wasn't sure I'd make it. And so you killed him, eh? Then what do you want with me?
Why did you leave the Institute? I know you came from there.
You know about the escape? But how? No. It doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me. Why are you even here? What do you want?
Quit your whining. I just need to know how to get inside.
It's not whining if... Wait, what? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
It doesn't matter.
Fine. You know what? I don't even want to know. You want to get yourself killed, that's your problem. But I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. I can help you get in there, but I want something in return.
You help me and I'll help you.
All right. If I help you, you're going to do something for me. Before I was forced to leave, I was working on a serum to reverse this mutation. It could return me to normal. You understand? So if you get in there, I need you to find it in my old office and bring it to me. I think that's pretty reasonable in exchange for helping you. All right? Let's talk details. First things first. You know how synths get in and out of the Institute?
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter.
Well. Not many know about it. Pretty closely guarded secret. You've certainly done your homework. It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay. I don't understand all the science behind it, but it works. Dematerializes you in one place, rematerializes you in another. I'm sure it sounds crazy, but it's a reality. The relay is the only way in and out of the Institute. You understand? The only one. That means you're going to have to use it. Now, have you ever seen an Institute courser?
Sure, lots of them.
Don't bullshit me. More than one of them and you wouldn't be standing here right now. Coursers are Institute synths, designed for one purpose. They're hunters. Operations go wrong, a synth goes missing, and a courser is dispatched. They're very good at what they do, and you're going to have to kill one.
Let's go. Just point me in the right direction.
Well, I suppose your enthusiasm counts for something. Every courser has special hardware that gives them a direct connection to the relay in the Institute. It's embedded in a chip in their heads. You need that chip. But to get it, you'll have to find a courser. Now, I don't know exactly where you can find one. They haven't sent any after me. And sitting here waiting doesn't seem like a good plan. You're going to have to hunt one down. I can tell you where to start and give you some help finding one. But you'll have to do the dirty work.
What do I need to do?
Listen up. The primary insertion point for coursers is in the ruins of CIT, directly above the Institute. So you'll want to head there. Now, the relay causes some pretty heavy interference all across the EM spectrum. You've got a radio on that Pip-Boy, right? When you get to the ruins, tune it to the lower end of the band and listen in. You'll be able to hear the interference. Follow the signal, and it'll lead you to a courser. Then, you just have to not get killed. Not gonna lie, the odds aren't in your favor here. But if you do make it, remember what I said about the serum. I need it badly. I really do hope you find what you're looking for.
Okay.
Protect and serve.
My ride counter is spiking. We may want to move.
World is bigger than stronger. Want someone to eat? This was weakly. Wrong glad to be rid of it. Wish a buckethead would show up. I'd rip his legs clean off. So many humans, not many super mutants.
안녕하세요.
So many humans, not many super.
자, 이제 깨부시러 가볼까?
Mutants. Humans all look funny.
Heads up.
How many have you of service?
Strong hope we find milk of humankind soon. This was weak. I'm glad to be rid of him. Human look like robot. So much walking. Want to do more fighting?
어우 쉣 너무 싫어.
Careful, sir. I don't think we're alone.
어우 하이. 벌레 개 많아. 징그러워.
Are you injured, sir?
보관 저쪽 길이구나. 올라가야겠다. 절로 가야 되네. 다리를 건너야 되는 다리가 중간에 끊겨 있고 절로 가야지. 건너오는 게 아니었구나.
Being non-organic, these rats won't affect me. You, that's a different story.
너무 쏘네. 그쪽이 맞나?
Found you.
Heads up.
Let's get this done. You're going to regret this. That takes care of that. May have some trouble. If you find any spare parts, you be sure and let me know.
Coursers on the second floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more. Down there. How many are we dealing with?
Resistance is futile.
Look alive.
What can... I do. You.
The Courser is now on the third floor. Reports of the second intruder in the east wing to the courtyard.
Nice.
Who's there?
Look alive.
I'd be... happy to help if I can.
barricade stairwells and hallways if you haven't already.
Hopefully, that's the last of them. I be of service?
Hey.
What can I do? For you.
Fall back to original position. The courser's nearing the elevator.
Last mistake!
useful?
미안하다, 내가 너무 세다.
Heads up.
Yes, sir. Hope you find what you're looking for.
Oh shit.
The courser's after the girl. Anyone alive needs to get up to the top floor immediately. That's an order!
Oh shit. 용량이 얼마 안 남았니? Nice.
You certainly have a knack for adapting to technology.
Nice. 뭐야, 쉬는 게 없네.
Such a senseless waste of perfectly good technology.
You obviously...
Yes.
They don't...
있다. 일단 위치 확인. 위치
I told you I
확인.
don't have it. I'll help you find a way in. But listen, we took the girl fair and square. All we want is a little compensation in return.
You are in no position to negotiate.
Okay, it's just... let me think.
Time's running out.
No, please! Wait, you can have the girl.
You've been followed.
위치 확인.
You, come here. Are you here for the synth?
I'm here to pick up an order. 2 large pepperoni and a calzone. Name is Fuck You.
If you're not here for the synth, then you're here for me. What do you want?
I need what's in your head.
That you cannot have.
내가 올라가는 건가? 어떻게 하는 거지? 그냥 갔다 오자. 갔다 와, 일단 갔다 오자. 뭐야. 하지 않는다고? 아씨. 아, 이놈의 짐, 진짜. 아이고. 왼팔, 오른다리. 왼다리 버렸다, 왼다리. 왼다리 버렸어. 왼다리. 왼다리 버렸다고. 있다. 왼다리. 이거 아닌데? 아씨. 아이, 네, 젠장. 아이, 왼다리 어디갔어? 왼다리 어디갔어? 아니, 내 팜을 모르고 버렸어, 팜. 아, 짜증나. 블로기. 아, 진짜. 아, 그래요?
I'm here to pick up an order. 2 large pepperoni and a calzone. Name is Fuck You.
If you're not here for the synth, then you're here for me. What do you want?
I need what's in your head.
That you cannot have.
일단 먼저 갔다 오자. 아, 맞다, 안 된다 그랬지? 저 위로 가는 건가?
Over here.
The terminal's got this locked.
바깥이네. 여긴 아닌데.
This looks rather pleasant, I believe you'd call it.
얘한테 말 걸어야 되나?
Hey there.
He deserved it. I know you're not here for me, but I can't get out. Not on my own. I'm going to have to trust you to help me.
Who are you?
We'll talk once you open the door. I promise I won't run. The guard put the password in a toolbox. Over there, under the stairs. Use it to gain access to the terminal. And open the door.
There we go.
에이. 아, 상자 비밀번호 있다 그랬어요?
You certainly have a knack for adapting to technology.
상자? 어떤 상자? 아. 여기에 있다는 건가? 아래 상자? 아래 상자가 어디 있는데?
Bye.
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. You're welcome.
My institute designation is K-198, but I prefer Jenny, so yes, I'm a synth, if you hadn't already guessed. I knew they'd send a courser. I just didn't think he'd find me so fast. I think I would have lost him too. But then I was captured by these mercenaries. And all this happened. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna look for supplies before heading out. And before you ask, no, I don't need any more help. The Commonwealth is unforgiving. I need to make it on my own or I'm dead. Maybe we'll meet again, under better circumstances. I hope we do.
저 칩은 어디서 분석하는 거야? 기억이 안 난다. 나가야 되나? 아, 나가야 되는구나. 하, 그렇구만. 다 죽어가야지. 뭐하니? 다 주워, 다 주워. 그럼 일로 엘리베이터 타고 안 내려가도 되잖아. 밖에 나가서. 아, 이 상자에 있었던 거야? 정석대로 엘리베이터 타고 갈까? 아니다, 여기 너무 멀어. 절로 갈래. 저 옥상에서 뛰어내리면 살 수 있을까? 엄청 높던데? 궁금해졌어. 자, 함께 내립니다. 개 높아. 이거 산다고? 저기. 야, 여기서 갈기면 죽나? 머리 조심. 야, 여기서 쏘는데 맞는다고? 대박. 머리 조심. 나이스. 야, 야 얘들아 머리 조심해라. 내가 있단다. 너는 빨리 가고. 얘 내린다. 점프! 와! 와우. 내가 쓸 일이 있냐? 내가 막 가슴이 쫄리네.
World is bigger than strong will. Strong getting
It's always fascinating watching you create.
Hey.
Yes.
군복이 멋있긴 한데.
Damn fog's got in my lungs.
not many super mutants.
Pam wants you. She explained why, but I couldn't figure it out.
PAM은 맨날 나를 찾아.
I have a report here. It reads more like a comic book. Apparently, one hell of a fight took place at Green Tech Genetics.
Oh, what have you heard?
One of our agents took a courser, alone. Something I'm not even sure Glory could do. And that agent is you. I'm all for one less courser in the world, but why'd you do it?
I needed a Courser chip. I need the code on it.
You have one of their chips intact? Follow me now. Decoding a Courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong, the least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom, we got a Courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh man, it's been ages!
When running synths out of the well,
Desdemona.
wastelanders can be a bigger problem than even
Hand over the chip. Let's see what's on it.
Here you go.
All right, Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
That's not even worth picking up, boss.
We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running.
자, 인스티튜트 잡으러 갑시다.
Added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be. Come on, baby. Show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait. They're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you Institute bastard. I got you. Software in. Come on. Show me that sweet bass number. Come on, baby. There, we got it. We got the code.
About to head out. My
Let me
safe
go
house
down
kitties
to the
need me to make
holotape
some
for ya.
moves.
Good work, Tom.
Yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
And Agent, I hope that helps you as much as you've helped us. Good work.
Everyone's all, you've been hitting the chems way too hard. But I got my eyes open. I see.
버즐.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I just went out for a little stroll. Thought I'd stop back and say hi.
It's a good thing your survival and my humanity aren't at stake. Otherwise, I might be annoyed by your attitude. But, fine. I shouldn't have doubted you'd come back. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
I'm looking for results, not excuses.
Yeah. I told you. I did the best I could. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it
어디로
takes.
갈까?
Call on whoever you know to help you.
브라더우드 미닌맨 가자. 본부로 가자.
Protect and serve.
Being non-organic, these rats won't affect me.
미닌맨.
Sprung want to smash something. Fist was weak, leader. Strong glad to be rid of him. So boring. Strong hope we find milk of humankind soon.
What do you need, General?
Can you take a look at these schematics? A scientist named Virgil said they could get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
They kidnapped my son.
Damn. That's some bad business. Even for them. We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does it do?
It gets me inside the Institute. That's all that matters.
Okay, General. If you think it will really work, then you should see if Sturgis can make heads or tails of those plans. But they're worried the super mutants will come back in force. You better get over there before it's too late.
All systems are go, sir.
뭐야? 아 진짜 귀찮게 하네. 음식, 물, 방어, 침대, 행복. 음식물, 방어, 침대. 다 필요하네.
Bivouac out here or find a place to stay.
Maybe constantly trying to kill
Hey,
us,
June.
but
Hanging in there?
So much walking.
방어, 침대.
Want to
음식, 물.
Hope you're here to help.
That's right. What's the trouble here?
Super mutants came through a few days ago. Only a few of them, but they did a lot of damage before we managed to drive them off. It was only a miracle that nobody got killed. But I'm afraid they'll be back, with reinforcements this time. We barely held them off the first time. We'd appreciate anything you can do to help us defend ourselves.
Yes?
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Of course.
총 좀 갖고 올 걸.
Those big ugly bastards sure hit us hard.
문은 닫아야죠. 방어 시설.
karma's paying off.
Got it.
I can't believe it. We won. We couldn't have done it without you. The Minutemen came through for us, and we won't forget it. Got it. Sure.
침대. 친구 놀 데가 없네. 천이 없네 또. 유명한 침대. 침대. 천이 없네. 하나만 더 뽑으면 되는구나. 좁아. 필요 없어. 친구가 더 중요해. 이제 오케이.
Strong getting hungry. Want someone to eat? Strong hope we find milk of you. Humankind is soon.
스터디스 찾으러 가자.
Fist was weak leader. Strong glad to be rid of you.
Never thought of reporting success until someone broke my butt.
Weather's clear.
I'm very successful.
여기 이제 안 고쳐도 돼. 스터디스의 갑이구나. 아 맞아.
Take care of you.
We wiped out that super mutant raiding party. They won't be
stays hidden
attacking any
forever.
more settlements.
Please.
Good to hear.
Not if I have my
One
say.
step at a time.
Heading my way?
We'll make the Commonwealth safe for people who just want to live in peace. Now, As always, there's
아,
another
계속
fire to put out.
언제까지 해야
I'll mark
돼?
the location on your map.
됐어, 나 이제 스터지스 만나러 갈 거야.
I don't ask for much. Just need a full bottle and some bones to break.
So many humans, not many super mutants. The only human needs strong. World is bigger than strong new.
I'm busy.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Wow. What a mess. Looks like encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Can you give me a list of what I'll need to build this platform?
Yeah, sure. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is going to take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
넓은 데라면 딱 여긴데. 아니면 저기. 여기. 아, 여기다 집 지을까? 나무? 아, 요거 해봤어요, 이것도. 나무에다 할까? 나무에 집을 지을까? 멋있겠다. 인스티튜트 저기 진지에 갔다 나갔었어요. 널 이동시켜야겠다. 여기서 하자. 예, 헌집 부수고 할까? 저런데 부수고 할까? 여기다 해야겠다.
Humans all look funny. Walk and talk boring. Humans should fight more.
Most folks are just looking for a hand.
pleasure to see you again.
All we gotta do is offer.
Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket full of cats.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Did you figure out the rest of Virgil's schematics?
I think so. Best I can. Here's a list of 3 things that I'll meet you over at...
I'd better get started.
Okay. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other. I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
Been too long since I picked a fight.
Chill in my bones.
This isn't gonna do anything without power.
Too many nights out sleeping.
여ks. 융합 발전기 100일에 미쳤다. 배영도 지을 수 있네. 혼솔? 혼솔 어떻게 하는 거였지? 배운가 보다. 몰라, 일단 다 치워. 와, 더 필요하네. 미쳤다. 20이나 필요 이게? 미쳤네. 그러면은 그냥 핵융합 지을걸 이거?
Yeah.
Good. I think I got a handle on this. Here's a list of 3 things that... I'll meet you over at the building.
Thanks, Sturgis. I'll get right on this.
Good deal. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to... I'll see you over at the...
We'd move faster if we kept your eyes on the road and off and on.
Damn fog's got in my lungs again.
아이고. 나이스. 좋아 좋아. 아, 화장실에.
I'm pleased we were assigned to the same team. I think we can learn a lot.
가방에 전력을 연결했어. 오케이. 완료했다.
Hey, Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Shouldn't we test it first?
I wish we could, but we've only got the one frequency code. There's no way to test it without actually jacking into the Institute signal. And as soon as we do that, we've used our one and only chance. As soon as the Institute figures out what we did, and I gotta believe those brainiacs won't be caught napping twice, that code we've got is useless.
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay, Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
가자 가자.
Just get on the platform. I'll do the rest.
잠깐만.
Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF.
가자.
And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
네트워크 스캐너 홀로테이프를 인스티튜트 단말기에 넣으세요. 오케이. 나 혼자 예의단 안 오고 나 혼자 왔네. 그렇구만. 아까 뭐 넣으라 그랬지? 네트워크 스캐너 홀로테이프. 스퍼지스에게 홀로테이프를 주세요. 다시 가야 되는 거야? 어떻게 주지? 그러면은 잠깐만. 아, 여기서 그러면 찾아봐야겠네. 아, 오케이.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here.
Stuck.
I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
가자.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong
아니야.
impression.
그러기엔 너무 많은 죄를 저질렀어, 너네는.
Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the
실제로 이러면 멘붕 오겠다.
It has never been easy.
너무 좋아
Our
보이니까.
actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Oh, Sean. Sean.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Oh, goddamn them. So many years stolen.
Who are you?
Sean.
These bad people, they stole you from me.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Those
개
bastards,
자식들.
they took you from me.
What's going on? Father? Father!
I'll kill them for this. All of them.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here! Help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your father. Talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep
누가 신스야?
I recognize
파더가?
that you are emotional and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
어? 아들이 신스라고?
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know.
아, 그러네.
You've gone to such lengths
뭐야?
to find him.
어떻게 된 거야? 그러면 원래 신스였던 거 아니면 신스로 만든 거야?
I want answers, asshole. Now.
Under the circumstances, I will forgive your vulgarity, but I need you to realize that this situation is far more
무슨 짓을 한 거야?
complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled
션한테
very
무슨
far.
짓을 한 거야?
You suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity, and it's good to finally meet you. After all this time, it's me.
응?
I am Sean. I am
매? 뭐 개소리야.
your son.
Oh, come on. That's crazy.
I assure you, I am completely safe.
네가 내
and
아들이라고?
entirely honest. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am. raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
말도 안 돼.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production.
그럼 어떻게 해야 되지?
Scientific
네가 내 아들이면
curiosity
어떻게 해야 되는 거야?
and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
그지 같네.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course.
그러면 아들인 네가 나 아빠를 찾아서 도와줬어야지. 그지 같은.
But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
I don't believe you. There's no way any of this is true.
I wish there was something to say. I know this isn't what you wanted. But it's the only truth I can offer you.
그래서 파더라니 무슨 말이에요?
You're my son? Then prove it. Now.
I've already told you how I came to be here. I don't know what further proof I can offer that would convince you. I've shown you my trust. Your weapons haven't been confiscated, and I stand unarmed before you. Please, let's just talk.
If this is true, where do we start?
I know you must have questions. Please, anything I can do to help you understand.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future. No matter what those
근데
above
그동안
ground might
너무
think of us.
사람들을 많이 죽이고 했잖아.
But director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position. Obviously. I've lived my life within these walls. Dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work together.
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
머리가 아프구만. 모든 게 다 새 거야. 말도 안 돼. 다 가져가겠어. 하나도 빼놓지 않고 물건을 가져가겠어. 열받아서 안 되겠어. 뭐야?
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks again.
Of course. We're all looking forward to working with you.
The Institute's a big place. It might take a while to learn where everything is.
Hi, Doc.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm not on board with anything.
No? And yet here you are, poking around. One might find that suspicious. If you're not planning on staying, I'd recommend keeping your hands to yourself. Wouldn't want to give the impression you're up to something. And consider having another talk with Sean. He really is anxious to have you with us. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned
만약에 여기서
that help supplement our
인스티튜트에 합류한다 그러면은 어떻게 되는 거야? 말하면은
We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new
그러면 진짜 인스티튜트 소속이 되는 거예요?
It's a good thing too.
그러면은 원래 있던 사람들을 배신하게 되는 거 아닌가?
You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes.
일단 합류하고 보는 거구나. 나중에 그렇구만.
'Cause 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 'cause
things.
remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. You can resume your duties.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized
Scanning. Subject identified.
Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do. Our new synths are so lifelike, I keep mistaking them.
Be careful wearing that. You might be mistaken for a Brotherhood of Steel soldier.
Child synth.
Maybe I should take some courses
Just
with
remarkable.
you. Send a message. You're here.
Please go.
Glad you made it.
There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see. If the robotics division was a little more careful, we wouldn't have synths trying to escape.
The Directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
Doctor. So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
Why does it matter?
If there is some defect in Courser combat programming, then it must be identified and corrected. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
So much research, so little
와우.
time.
CCTV가 엄청 많구만.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction. Just wish it didn't happen so often.
Did I turn off the interferometer?
Report, sir.
그럼 곳곳에 외부 곳곳에 CCTV로 본다는 거네.
visible reaction in the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial. The dosage will be much larger this time.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point,
excuse me, Doctor.
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Well, that was productive.
Well, that's insulting.
I'm sorry. Not my intention. There's just quite a bit going on right now, and your arrival has the potential to throw things off schedule. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
I don't want one of those things anywhere near me.
If you expect to be coming and going, you're gonna need one. You may have noticed that the relay is our only access to the surface. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
Taking your new appointment in stride, I see. Very well. We've shifted resources off of other projects, like the Child Synth, to focus on Phase 3. I'm hoping that the above-ground efforts are successful. I understand those depend heavily on you.
그렇구만. 아, 이제부터는 빠르게 이동할 수 있어요?
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
No, I can't talk
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
All maintenance requests should be directed to the Facilities Division.
This a clean floor. Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
아, 밑에네. 아래가 위에가 아니라.
I have to admit, the third-generation synths are really something.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on Batch 274?
Everyone's excited about the new synth
I've
project.
been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations in Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well... I suppose you're right.
It's great to have you here.
Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I'm sure it's fascinating, but that's not why I'm here.
Of course, I completely understand. Before you go, at least let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. I promise I'll keep it short. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Yeah, I can't imagine anything more exciting than fake gorillas.
Speaking only for myself, I find them fascinating. Of course, I might be a little biased. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm an outsider. Would there even be a place for me here?
Even if science isn't your passion, there are plenty of ways to contribute. Our projects sometimes require an agent who can work on the surface to observe and gather information. From what I've heard, you are both fearless and resourceful. I think you'd be ideal for that kind of role. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
You mentioned medical care. I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
Okay.
Sir, we've had another situation. A code red.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
We think there was a system glitch. We're looking into it.
First things first. How do I get back to the surface?
The same way you got in, of course. You are not a prisoner here. You may come and go as you please. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper... The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If they're so dangerous, you should destroy them and start over with a better design.
There is no need for such drastic action. We are constantly working to correct any flaws that might...
완전 임상 실험이네. 사람 죽여가면서.
We're also more than capable of reclaiming any synths that become a danger to the surface. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered.
다 임상 실험이지 뭐.
He believes he's a
백신도
man
그렇고.
named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
추적자와 만나세요.
What's going on?
Wow.
Here's that holotape you gave me, full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
What do you hope to find?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
씁쓸하구만.
Would it be possible to speak off the record for a moment?
Off the record? That's not like you, Dance.
Which is why this is going to be difficult to say. So I'd appreciate it if you bear with me. When you were first placed under my sponsorship, I had some serious reservations about it. Despite all that, this has turned out to be a rewarding experience. For both of us. At this point, honestly, I don't feel like there's anything else I could teach you about being a Brotherhood soldier that you don't already know. It's apparent from your attitude and your actions that you intend to keep those ideals close to your heart.
I know there's more you want to say. Go on.
Yes, I'm getting to that. I'm just not very good at these things. Let me start at the beginning. I grew up alone in the capital wasteland. Spent most of my childhood picking through the ruins and selling scrap. When I was a bit older and had a few caps to my name, I moved into Rivet City and opened a junk stand. While I was there, I met a guy named Cutler. We got along pretty well. Watched each other's backs and kept each other out of trouble. When the Brotherhood came through on a recruiting run, we felt like it was a way out of our nowhere lives. So we joined up.
Rivet City. It must be post-war, because I've never heard of it.
You're right. It was a settlement, built inside the remains of a beached aircraft carrier. One of the safest places to live in the capital wasteland, until the Brotherhood arrived. It was the perfect location for me to try my hand at being a merchant.
I have a hard time picturing you as anything but a soldier.
Clearly, I was ignoring my calling. Anyway, about a year after we were posted to the Prydwen, Cutler vanished on a scouting op. It took some convincing, but I was able to persuade my CO to let me assemble a squad and search for him. It took almost 3 weeks, but we tracked his team down to a super mutant hive. Those wretched abominations had slaughtered everyone but Cutler. He should have been so lucky. The mutant bastards used their FEV to change him into one of their own kind. He wasn't Cutler anymore. I had to... It was my duty to put him down.
Hey, you did did what the Brotherhood taught you.
Then you understand why it had to be done. Ever since Cutler died, I've seen other soldiers come and go. Some were brave, some were honest. Hell, some were even downright heroic. But I'd never considered any of them to be a good friend. A friend like Cutler was. Until now. It's a good feeling, but it frightens me all the same. Having a bond with someone, then losing them. It changes you. I don't want to go through that again.
추파 던지기.
It would never be that way with me. I care about you too much to let that happen.
From one soldier to another. I'm glad to see.
아 이런. 거절당했어.
It'll never come to that. I promise.
Even though I'm well aware that you have no control over it, I appreciate the sentiment. I just thought you deserved to know how I felt. If you feel that I've overstepped my bounds, I completely understand. Whatever the case may be, I appreciate the fact that you took the time to listen.
Paladin dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Not now.
No problem. Let me know when you're...
Your emotions appear to be an anomaly in your program.
아까 저기 비슷한 데 갔다 오지 않았나?
I don't want to alarm you, but this spot lacks sufficient cover.
나이스 홈런. 죽으면 안 되는구나. 뭐야? 싸우는 거야 뭐야? 어떻게 해야 돼? 어떻게 해야 돼? 아, 여기서 결정하는 거야? 아, 죽었어. 안 죽었네.
Let's do this.
아, 지금 BOS를 죽이면은 적대적이 되는 건가? 아, 진짜 어떻게 해야 되지? 어쩔 수 없이 BOS를 죽여야 되는 건가? 이거 어떻게 해야 돼? 그러니까 BOS를 죽이는 순간 바로 적대적 되는 거 아닌가? 아, 기다려야 돼? 아, 한참 걸리겠네. 소음기. 아, 소음기 안 달았네. 달걸. 소음기. 지금 어차피 여기 있으니까 소음기 달고 올까? 갔다 오면 끝나 있지 않을까?
Message to Sal Bosconi. You and I clearly need to talk. About Danvers, about the Montrano mess, about everything. I think we'd both agree that our attempts to improve North-South relations have been a complete failure. Look, I take full responsibility for the behavior of my guys. I expect you to do the same for that moron Montrano. But what happened in Danvers? I hardly know what to say. Your people turned the theater into a slaughterhouse. Those people are dead on your orders, not mine. And for no conceivable reason I can see. So let's meet. Just the two of us. Talk it all out. You name the time and place. Eddie Winter.
소음기 달고 와도 되나? 야, 신스는 안 죽네. 죽었다. 오 마이 갓.
Keep standing in this radiation. You're going to get sick.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
What do we know about this synth, Gabriel?
Designation B592 is holed up in the shack on top of the upended cargo ship. He's probably got his best fighters with him, so we should plan on heavy resistance. So, are you ready to go in?
얘랑 같이 갈 수도 있는 거야? 얘랑 같이 가는 순간 바로 그거 아닌가? 얘랑 팀 오는 거 아닌가?
I can handle these raiders on my own.
I have no reason to doubt that, sir, but I have my orders. If you take on that synth, I'll be right there.
반드시 동행해야 되는데. 다 따라오는 거지? BOS한테 걸리면 안 되겠네. 왜 걸려?
Who's out there?